Hello and welcome to the next volume of my banknote collection. Today we're gonna start with Iraq and go all the way to Kenya in this new volume. So this is Iraq, some older banknotes, but after that it's basically everything that I have after these two will be from 70s, 80s on. Not a lot of gems here, I would say. Actually, the banknotes of Iraq during the Gulf War were pretty bad. Very bad standard, very bad color, very bad paper. And I will show you something even in the latest edition before Saddam died. You see this security feature here? It's broken because it was here on this one, and just by remaining inside one of these slips, basically the whole or half of the banknote disappeared, half of this security feature. So that's how bad they were. These here are already the new after US invasion or after the war. Next you have Ireland. Ireland, I have very few banknotes, just three. The Republic of Ireland. This big one of £10. This £20 slab banknote, just extremely fine, unfortunately. And I have the £1 here. Next on the list is Israel. Also nothing in my collection from Palestine Israel Bank. Just 70s to the modern ones. Actually, even the modern ones, I don't have so many. Or at least from the series that is running at the moment. I was in Israel actually, but I could not get them. Not in the central bank anyway. Then we have Italy. Italy starting here with something before the Second World War. This small banknotes of lower value. They're not so expensive. They're old, but not so expensive. Then this one is expensive if it was in a proper, not in fine to very fine condition. And then from here on, it's modern stuff, let's call it like that. I actually like these banknotes a lot. The latest series of Italy is actually very nice. And you can find them pretty cheap. Missing the 500,000 lira. And I do have one slab, which is the prior addition to this one, the number 110 from the 80s. BMG 65. Yeah. So that was with now starting with J, with Jamaica. The Jamaican banknotes, the initial ones didn't change so much. Just new security features on and up. But then we go into the more modern times. Also, I'm missing the really expensive ones, of course, from Jamaica. Next, we have Japan. I think Japan will deserve more study from my side. Basically, I just collect whatever was available at the time, and not really caring so much. I have to study properly these banknotes anyway, one day when I'm older. And this we are going already to the series. I actually was in Japan a few times already, and especially this one I got an account of. The other ones you can actually get at the ATM, the 1,000, the 5,000, and the 10,000 yen. Also for Japan I have a few slabbed ones. The 101, the 5,000 before the current series in 66, which is actually very good. I have the 10,000. Actually, this was also from prior to that one. It doesn't have the security feature, as you can see here. PMG is 58, and the 1,000 of the family that's running at the moment at 67. Next, I have Jordan. In Jordan, actually, some nice banknotes, older ones. Jordan doesn't have so many banknotes. I think the total is around 25, 30 picks. And then from a country that doesn't exist anymore, Katanga, part of Congo, existed for 4 years or even less. I have 3 banknotes out of the 10 that they have. And now we're going to Caucasus region, Kazakhstan. Of course, Kazakhstan only existed after 92. I basically have almost every banknote except for the end of the second series. See, very colorful, very pretty banknotes in my opinion. Yeah, and here I'm missing, I have the 500, 1000 for 1000, but then I'm missing the rest prior to this series actually, but with the same face. These are the most modern. They won Banknote of the Year a couple of times, Kazakhstan. They're very colorful, a bit too much all over the place in my opinion. But yeah, some of these go actually quite expensive. And the last country on this album is then Kenya. Most of the banknotes with Jomo Kenyatta in it. Also have a good amount of the banknotes of Kenya and some of the expensive ones. They're a bit boring, I would admit. It's basically Jomo Kenyatta, and then it goes to the president at the time, or the other president, which was Daniel Arap Moi, yeah. So he had a lot of banknotes with his face on, and then basically just used the same design for Jomo Kenyatta again, and now they have a new banknote series that just came out this year, finally without just the face, but also with Jomo Kenyatta in the Kenyatta Center. It was quite a long time in Kenya a few years ago, so I know this place is good. And that was it for this album. Next one will start with Korea. Thank you very much.